Golf has had a fantastic decade. The past 20 years have produced some of the most iconic moments in the sport's history. From major championship victories to record-breaking performances and stunning comebacks, the sport has captivated fans worldwide. The past 20 years have seen a new generation of golfers emerge.
Good left. Good left. All right. Fine.
Names like Jordan Spieth, Rory McIlroy, and Brooks Koepka started to dominate the major championships. At the same time, seasoned veterans such as Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson have continued to make their mark on the sport, creating some unforgettable moments along the way. The sport has also experienced some heartwarming stories. Ben Crenshaw's emotional win at the 2015 Masters is one. He paid tribute to his longtime friend and former caddy Carl Jackson. Golf has faced its fair share of challenges over the past decade. Players battled through injuries. They experienced personal struggles. There have been changes to the game's rules and regulations, and LIV has caused much turmoil among the players and organizers. It's worth reflecting on some of the most memorable moments of the past 20 years. Phil Mickelson's first major championship victory came at the 2004 Masters.
Have to look a little bit long and right of the hole, I would think, Peter.
I would think 82 yards.
After years of coming up just short in major championships, he finally made it. The win was a breakthrough for Mickelson. He had long been regarded as one of the most talented players in the game, but he'd struggled to close out big tournaments. In winning the Masters, Mickelson showed that he had the mental toughness and the skill to compete with the best players in the world. Mickelson entered the final round of the 2004 Masters, trailing the leader Ernie Els by one stroke. However, he quickly made up ground with a birdie on the first hole. He continued to make birdies throughout the round. His most memorable shot of the day came on the par 5 13th hole. Mickelson hit a daring approach shot over the trees and onto the green, setting up a birdie that gave him the lead for good. He finished the tournament with a score of 9 under par, 2 shots clear of the runner-up Ernie Els. The win at the 2004 Masters was a career-defining moment for Phil Mickelson. He shook the label of the best player never to win a major championship. His victory was celebrated by golf fans around the world who appreciated his talent, his tenacity, and his sportsmanship. In the years that followed, Mickelson would go on to win 4 more major championships. But the win at the 2004 Masters will always hold a special place. It was the moment when he finally broke through and achieved the ultimate goal in his sport. Tiger Woods' 2019 Masters victory was one for the history books.
End up in a penalty area. Just a decent 6-iron after that burger.
After a nearly 11-year major championship drought, Woods returned to Augusta National. He was a 43-year-old with doubtful abilities to compete at the highest level. However, Woods' never-say-die attitude and incredible skill proved to be too much for the rest of the field. He shot a final round 70 to win by one stroke over 3 other golfers. This was Woods' 5th Masters victory and his 15th major championship win. After the tournament, he was only 3 behind Jack Nicklaus' record of 18 majors. Woods' approach shot on the 16th hole during the final round was unforgettable. With the tournament on the line, he hit a perfectly placed shot that landed just past the hole, then it spun backward towards the hole, stopping just a few feet away. This perfect setup for an easy birdie putt gave Woods a 2-shot lead heading into the final 2 holes. This shot was emblematic of Woods' greatness and his ability to rise to the occasion when it mattered most. Another unforgettable moment of the 2019 Masters was the scene on the 18th green. Woods sunk his final putt to clinch the victory. The normally stoic Woods let out a roar of emotion, pumping his fist and celebrating with his caddy, Joe LaCava. The crowd at Augusta National erupted in cheers. Woods embraced his family and friends. This victory was not just a triumph for Woods, but for all of golf. It marked a return to greatness for one of the sport's most beloved figures. In 2011, Rory McIlroy secured his first major championship victory by winning the U.S. Open at Congressional Country Club.
It was a false hill.
It's steep, no doubt.
It's got to be better, isn't it?
McIlroy entered the final round with an 8-stroke lead. He managed to hold on to his lead to finish with a score of 16 under par. That put him 8 strokes ahead of runner-up Jason Day. The victory marked a turning point in McIlroy's career. One of the most memorable moments of the tournament came in the first round. McIlroy carded a stunning 6 under par 65 to take the lead. He followed up with rounds of 66 and 68 to set a new U.S. Open scoring record after 54 holes. He had a total of 199 strokes. In the final round, McIlroy faced some pressure after a shaky start. He made 3 bogeys in his first 7 holes. However, he regained his composure and went on to shoot a 2 under par 69 to seal the victory. His eagle on the 8th hole was a real ripper. He chipped in from just off the green to extend his lead over the rest of the field. And when McIlroy sank his final putt on the 18th green to seal the victory, he threw his arms up in the air in celebration, and he was met with thunderous applause from the crowd. Englishman Danny Willett's victory in the 2016 Masters was a surprise for many.
Here and there, but really just get in the house and dry out for tomorrow.
He entered the tournament as an underdog. Willett played with steady precision and composure, ultimately earning him his first major championship title. One of the most memorable moments of the 2016 Masters came in the back 9 of the final round. Willett's playing partner and tournament favorite, Jordan Spieth, suffered a spectacular collapse. Spieth, who held a 5-shot lead at the turn, bogeyed the 10th and 11th holes. Then he completely unraveled with a quadruple bogey 7 on the 12th. This ultimately led to Willett's come-from-behind victory. Willett's final round performance was near flawless. He shot a bogey-free 67 and capitalized on Spieth's collapse. He executed precise shots and made clutch putts, including a birdie on the difficult par 3 16th hole that would ultimately seal the victory. The win marked the first time an Englishman had won the Masters since Nick Faldo in 1996. Justin Thomas captured his first major championship victory at the 2017 PGA Championship.
Locks it to the right in that drawing.
It was at Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, North Carolina. Thomas shot a final round 68 to finish 8 under par and win by 2 strokes over Francesco Molinari, Louis Oosthuizen, and Patrick Reed. The win capped off a breakout season for Thomas. He'd already won 4 PGA Tour events earlier in the year. The third round was his best. He holed out for an eagle from the fairway on the par 5 10th hole. The shot propelled him up the leaderboard and helped set the stage for his eventual victory. Another key moment came on the par 5 15th hole during the final round when he played a brilliant chip shot from the greenside rough. He saved par and maintained his lead. The next decade promises to offer up even more golfing treasure. New players are coming through and old bulls are showing signs of fatigue. This is, after all, what keeps a great sport great. Catch you in the next video.